What is up, my friends? It is Tuesday evening's Anfield Agenda news roundup, and as always, I'm going to take you through the very latest news around Liverpool Football Club. Some of it from Arne Slot's pre-Everton press conference. We're going to be asking, who are Liverpool battling Real Madrid to sign? And then we're going to be asking, are all these clubs really chasing Virgil van Dijk? Because there was a piece today that suggested, should he not extend with Liverpool? Well, there's a whole host of top European clubs looking for his signature. So I'm going to go through all of this over the next few minutes. Just a little reminder, there won't be a live stream tonight. We thought everybody would just want to watch the Real Madrid-Manchester City game. So we might as well sit back and enjoy it as well. And we will then see you guys tomorrow from 6 p.m. for the watch-along of the last Merseyside derby that's going to be taking place at Goodison. It is a massive night for us where we could potentially extend our lead at the top with a win to 9 points. Until then, I'm going to fly through all the news. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, drop a like on it. But most importantly, I do really want to know your thoughts. So let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed, well, you know what to do. So right, let's get straight into it. A little thank you, actually. Sorry, one more thing before we get going. Thank you. I've received so many emails from last night's stream. And I've tried to respond to them as many as I can. But I want to just say a heartfelt thank you for giving me a big virtual hug after last night's end to the stream. It means so much to me to have your support. And I don't know what I've done to deserve it, but I'm going to keep trying to repay it. So thank you. Now let's get stuck into it. Right, so Arne Slot's press conference. What do we get? What's the summary of his press conference today? Well, Anfield Sector posted a lovely little summary of it. He said it's unacceptable to lose to Plymouth. Not very happy about that. I know a lot of people, myself included, were wondering how seriously were we taking the FA Cup. Did Arne Slot really think that that was a team that could get the job done? Well, yes, is the answer. He said it's never a positive or never good to lose any game. He wanted to play a stronger team, but felt with, well, the amount of changes he has to make because of the schedule. You know, you've heard this story play out before. Many Premier League managers in the past have said it, and many will say it again. Managers and squads are stretched to the breaking point in the Premier League when you've got European action, 2 domestic cups, and he just did what he thought was best. But hopefully, lessons are learned for this one moving forward. I'm somebody that doesn't really mind when a manager does it, especially when a season's looking so positive as ours is, but I do understand other people view it differently. So Arne Slot saying that it's never acceptable. Trent is training ahead of the Merseyside derby tomorrow against Everton. He hasn't given a confirmation yet, the manager, as to whether Trent will be available to play or not, so he is training. We'll wait and see. But Joe Gomez has definitely been ruled out. Again, no time frame for Joe Gomez recovery given, but he has been ruled out of tomorrow's game against Everton. So that means Liverpool going into it with really 3 fit senior centre-backs. Jarell Quansah, Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate. And then, of course, we have cover for Waturo Endo if we need somebody else to drop in. So, Football Rankings have put out a post via the Euro Club Index to give the percentage rates of Champions League victory and what clubs are looking the most likely. It probably won't surprise you to know that Liverpool top it with 20% chance to win the Champions League this season. Sorry if I said Premier League a minute ago, I meant Champions League. So Liverpool top with 20% chance to win it. Arsenal in second place with 12%, ahead of Barcelona, who are on 11%. Then Inter Milan and Real Madrid also on 11%. And then after that, you're down to 6% and below. But I wanted to get your thoughts on it. Do you think Arsenal should be up there, having an 11% chance? Or excuse me, a 12% chance, 1% more than Barcelona at 11%. I just don't, to be honest with you. But then again, I never want Arsenal to do well, do I? So let me know your thoughts on this one. Liverpool being top of it doesn't surprise me. We finished top of the group or the league format, but Arsenal up there with 12% ahead of Barcelona. Your thoughts on that will be very much appreciated. And if there's any Arsenal fans watching, I'd love to know, does that make you feel optimistic? Does that give you hope that maybe Arsenal can do it this season? Your thoughts are very much welcome. Right, next on, the battle for Real Madrid and Liverpool for a signature of a player. Who am I talking about? Well, of course, it is Dean Huijsen. This piece here from Graham Bailey said, Liverpool are closely monitoring Bournemouth defender Dean Huijsen due to his £55 million release clause. We also know that Real Madrid, who will be in the market in the summer for a centre-back, are also looking for the former Juventus player. He joined on the 30th of July 2024 from Juventus, and that is a big move. Going from Juventus to Bournemouth. You wonder why Juventus let him go, but he did sign for Bournemouth on a 6-year deal. The initial fee was about €15 million, which could rise to about €18 million. and now the 55 million quid release clause is in there, so it would be a hell of a profit for Bournemouth. But Liverpool and Real Madrid are the two clubs most thought of as being willing to do battle or to try and lure him away from Bournemouth. Obviously, we hope that Richard Hughes' relationship with Bournemouth and of course with Hoyson and his agent would, give us some advantage in it, but it remains to be seen. Let me know what your thoughts here. Would you be happy if Liverpool did raid the cherries for the young centre-back? He's done very well so far this season in the Premier League, and I can see why he's attracting the interest he is. Price point, look, it's probably not too bad, to be honest. £55 million if he's a centre-back that would do your club for the next 6, 7, 8 years. Who knows? I just hope that it's to accompany Virgil van Dijk and Canade and not to replace one of them, but we'll get to that in a moment. Also, a little congratulations to Cody Gakpo, who has been awarded the Standard Chartered Player of the Month for January. Congratulations to Cody on that one. A very well-deserved accolade, I'm sure you'll agree. He's been absolutely phenomenal, in great form. I think he has something like 9 goals now in his last 8 starts at Anfield. So hopefully he can get on the score sheet away against Everton tomorrow in the Merseyside derby. So just when you thought that Sir Jim Ratcliffe and INEOS had penny pinched as much as possible, a story breaking late last night suggests that New Zealand Rugby are going to take a legal case against INEOS because they are not living up to their multi-million pound contract, sponsorship contract. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but this piece here said from BBC Sport, INEOS blames cost-saving measures across its business for an alleged breach of its sponsorship of New Zealand Rugby. It's been a very weird time, hasn't it, since he's taken over, INEOS's owner, Jim Ratcliffe, taken over United. It just feels like he's cutting across the board. Is he trying to make up for the money he spent? I don't know, but if I was a United fan, I'd be keeping a close eye on it and concerned. But as a Liverpool fan, kind of smiling inside a little bit about it. Anyway, last story today, ladies and gents, before I let you go. And it's a concerning one, because this piece here that comes from El Nacional, credit to Anfield Buzz who posted this, said Virgil van Dijk has received offers from Bayern Munich, Real Madrid and Juventus. Goes on to say that European sides predict an intense fight for the signature of Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool have offered the Dutchman a contract. However, this piece says that he likes the idea of going to play for Barcelona. Now, I've no idea if this is another Spanish paper just trying to shoehorn their name in there around who is the best defender in the world, let's be honest, than Virgil. But right now, again, for us as the club and as a fan, the focus should be on getting this deal over the line. Now, hopefully, we got a little hint yesterday. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but we've seen the mural unveiled at Anfield. Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah prominently displayed right at the front of it. And we know they both want to stay, but in particular here we're talking about Virgil. So get it done. He's our club captain. It isn't a great look for the club all around that we still haven't got this contract sorted out. Get it done and let us fans enjoy the rest of the season, knowing that the stars that have gotten us to this position will be here for a few more years to come. That's pretty much it for me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the matches tonight if you're watching the Champions League. And a reminder, we're going to start extra early tomorrow. It is a 7:30 kickoff for the Merseyside derby against Everton. But we will be live from 6 p.m, an extra long build-up because, of course, it is the last Merseyside derby taking place at Goodison. We want revenge for last year, but most importantly, we want to open up a 9-point gap at the top of the Premier League. Hope to see you there for the watch-along. We'll have our usual match reaction, player ratings video, and everything else you'd expect on a match day. Enjoy the footy tonight. Thank you so much for your time and your support as always. Much love, my friends. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.